Focus on you. Well, guys, back. I got the bag. I got the bag. I just got word. I got 50,000. Got to spend the day. 50,000. I got the bag, guys. 50,000. All right. Bishop say it got to go today, so y'all check me. I got the bag. All right. Bring your voter's card. I got it. Alright, showtime. Okay, the playing line with the ballot box for by-election in Grand Bahama. The ballot boxes is in Grand Bahama. The ballot box has touched down in Grand Bahama. The playing line. Lisa Scott.
Wow.
How he do it? He make me feel like
Your brother was in the video also.
Yes,
and
sir.
he came to me and he was angry that Leslie Miller them report them without their permission.
sir.
And put that out there like that. You know, and he was mad.
And me and my sister.
We don't want to see they can be and get one down vote. Nowhere in this place. We got register.
Hey, wait, register. Why you think they're going crazy?
Bring Listen to me.
Oh, where's this?
Secret. We vote for B. Let's go for B. We always talk about the big
A few minutes later.
Leslie Miller tell me don't have this man, I have no votes, and I was on the piss said.
We got register.
Hey, wait, register. Why you think they're going crazy?
PSB.
What's going on back up?
PSB. Listen to me.
Oh, where's this?
Secret. We vote for B. Let's go for B. We always talk about the big.
A few minutes later.
Leslie Miller tell me don't have this man, I have no votes, and I was on the pitch just said, oh yeah, I ain't gonna let him have no votes, but after all the man passed me and leave me the man, even he ain't give me a coupon or $5 to put in my pocket.
Nothing?
And nothing. So not my family can just shake our hands and leave after all it and who you voting for, vote for PLP. So after all, I see all of that happen. And they have to I have to put my face on camera and say, yeah, I'm gonna let the man know vote.
Wow.
How he do it? He make me feel like
Remember your
mom was the enemy.
system
Your
now.
brother was in the video also.
Yes,
And he
sir.
came to me and he was angry that Lassie Miller them report them without their permission.
Yes, sir.
And put that out there like that. You know, and he
Yes, sir. They
was mad.
and me, my sister.
Highland don't sell out.
We don't want to see Lincoln Bay get one down vote.
Not in this yard.
Nowhere in this place.
And he was telling me that but I like what he does. I offer my hand and the man who passes and I
Remember your farmers.
Wow.
say something to him.
Wow.
He said, he had cook all in the pocket, like they say. And he never did no thing, yeah.
He give you all the coupon. So he used you all to do
My
video
grandmother
against
just
me.
gone by Gio the Smith this morning, just not trying to get him cook on and make her feel happy. That's not what the people say. I pick up him cook on, mama, I give it to you. My mama said, she give it no cook on. And Reagan, I feel like mama, you this and you home, you want something big now. But they do give you cook on, then she give you what you want to spend people in the yard.
Remember your
And I feel like, wow, they just come for this booth. Must be waiting, but PLP power.
Yes, you don't think it's strange that they going around the PLP, they going around campaigning against me and not against the FNL? That's strange, right? He had nothing to say with the FNL.
Nothing to say about that.
All they talking about is me.
Yes.
We don't want to see Lincoln Bay get one down vote.
Not in this yard.
Nowhere in this place.
Highland don't sell out. Please don't sell out.
When they have their rally and they in the media, they ain't talking with me. But when they go, they ain't talking with me. But when they go door to door campaigning, all they talking about is Lincoln Bay. Don't vote for Lincoln Bay.
Yeah, but there.
Lies like hell. All he does is lie. He can't stop him like. Okay, so make sure. Lincoln, you get nothing around here. You're done.
You're done.
Pack your bags, go back to Nassau. Okay?
Remember your native.
They can't stop the change, bro.
No.
We can bring this change. We can do what we have to do. Right? See, Leslie Miller getting contracts from the government. They've been getting theirs. They've been eating it. See how greedy they are? They getting their contract and they ain't giving the people nothing. But they walk into these communities, all right, telling people to vote for them. They getting theirs. He just get a big contract to put road traffic in his building.
But they can't on for PLP to put them traffic on the bag so they can have lead. Tell the FNM people, leave my yard because of that. But the FNM, I understand they start something, but you just close it down and come back with PLP come together. You say, but they say that's the government wise, so I didn't even exist to that. But you make me talk to me, but you don't want this man after all you're letting get there. After people done leave and everything that you done go on through all of that stuff in the yard, you come in, but I see 5, 6 of them coming about there, different shifts and all that. Whoa, but you ain't getting nothing. When they go, the people them crying. Man, these people coming back and selling us streams. Even if they get something, they say, why you crying? You only get what, $20? Now I get $20. $20 ain't doing nothing for you. Yeah, the whole thing. They can't do that. The man talking to us and wants this man with a pocket full of money and coupon. And they won't give me
So
nothing.
Leslie Miller walking around with money and coupons.
And shaking my hand and they want to say, yes, I'm ready.
So Leslie Miller buying votes.
Yes, buy a vote, that's the business. Yes,
All right.
they buy a vote, sir.
All right.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
You saw him give anyone any money, like $20 or anything?
Yes, they do.
Oh wow. So Leslie Miller,
$100.
Leslie Miller, you all right. You got a talk with the commissioner of police. But thank you for coming here, my brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, we go to change this one though.
Yes, sir. And
I could
want
be
to
an
say-
MP for
Yes, sir.
all people.
Yes, sir.
I could be for PLPs, FNM, COIs, anyone who's paying me.
Yes, sir.
All right, time for change, all right?
Yes, sir.
God bless you, man.
Focus on you. Well, guys, back. I got the bag. I just got word. I got 50,000. Got to spend the day. 50,000. I got it, guys. 50,000. All right. Bishop say it.
What? They're making the people here move now. Mighty God. What kind of mess is this? They're making the people move. Hey, what's up? They're making the people move, man. What the hell? Oops, sorry. Hey, what's your name, babe? What kind of mess is this? They gotta make the people move? They gotta make the people move? They're making the people move. I'm not supposed to put right. I've been knowing that the ferry coming. What the hell is this? They're taking the people off the ferry to put.
We can take some more now. You can take some more.
The tourist seminar. They mentioned the tourist seminar. Mighty God. Wow. Wow.
This one is probably.
We getting run off the ferry to accommodate everybody else. Say, you know, argument, we can't go, like Rick say, to accommodate the PLP. Like nobody paying and tourists and stuff. Hey, come on now.
Don't come on, guys. Come on, 1 minute. I just got to drop the PM and then I'll be right back to you guys. Sorry for that. Everybody get to go. Everybody have to come on now. All right? They say you can go and come back. Yeah, but this time is that load reach down. We got to still carry some of these people that is on the ride. Time is that people, another 50 people up there.
Rows of fight for my seat.
Hey, you guys, hey, I'll come back for you guys on the next trip.
Good evening, Bahamas. We have sound now. We want to thank you for joining us. We are broadcasting live from Jonestown in West Grand Bahama. It has been an amazing few weeks that we've been able to spend with all of you. God bless you, to all of the people who have welcomed us in your houses, who has given us amazing ideas for this community, who have encouraged us, who has let us know that you want change. Right now in Jonestown, as I speak, who's that? That's the PLP or FNM having the giveaways? PLP. Oh, the PLP is giving away money in Jonestown. All right. So if you are in Jonestown right now, you can go and get some money from the PLP. All right. They're giving away lots of money right now in Jonestown as we speak. We should go where they are live so people can see where the money is given away. I used to help y'all. You know, from the beginning of this process, I said I really love the fact that this is happening because, you know, this is going to be a chance for you to get some money. They've been starving you for the last 2 years. They've been utterly starving this community. They've been fighting this community, neglecting this community in every way. And I am so glad that at least some people from this community is going to get some money out of this deal because the money is going to be being spent. And so the money is being spent right now. This is the night before election. And so the money's on the ground. So if you're in Jonestown, they're going to be giving you lots of money. But you know what that means? After you take their money, they owe you nothing because they bought you. They bought your vote. I'm not telling you not to take the money. Take the money. But once you take that money, just know that you don't have to expect anything from them in your community. I don't think I worded that perfectly enough. Just know to not expect anything from them in your community. Whatever has been happening before will continue to happen. And some people say, well, at least they get something for it. Because otherwise, you're going to see them for 5 years anyway. It's time for change. And we can have that change. If you decide that you want that change, we can have it. You don't have to settle for $50 in a t-shirt. You don't. You don't. We can ask for more this time. We can ask for what is ours. Have you noticed that the PLP and FNM have brought out everyone? They brought out the whole enchilada. The PLP has brought out all the cabinet ministers. They didn't even have cabinet today. House of Assembly is tomorrow, and they are not gonna. They're supposed to be at House of Assembly. That's where we're paying them. That's where we're paying them to be. But instead, they're going to be campaigning, which is illegal for any government officials to be campaigning. All right, and that's why when you have a general election, they have to remove all positions because it's unlawful and unethical for you to be campaigning if you have a government position, which includes member of parliament. But with a by-election, they still shouldn't be campaigning, but they do it anyway, and they're spending our money to campaign. All of the money that you're getting from them, basically, is your money. They're giving you back what is already yours. So we want you to wake up and realize that you don't have to settle for that. You can have so much more. But anyway, they brought everybody out. They dig up Hubert Alexander Ingram from his political grave. They dug him up from his political grave in order to campaign. When did you see Hubert Ingram campaigning? I want you to pay attention to what's really going on. They dug up everybody. They even got Perry Christie out of his bed to come and campaign. They've never campaigned like this before for a by-election. Never. I don't even think they've ever campaigned this hard for a general election. They've never campaigned this hard. What does that mean? It means that there's something that they are afraid of. What are they afraid of? Everyone is saying, oh, they're afraid of Lincoln. They don't want Lincoln in the House. There's a part of it. Yeah, they're afraid of me. They don't want me in the House because I'm going to be a Freedom of Information Act for the people. So they are afraid of me. But what they're really afraid of, it's you. They're afraid that if we get in and we empower the people with one, information, and two, what belongs to them, they are afraid that you won't need them anymore. They won't be able to control you anymore. That's what they're scared of. They are afraid of you even more than they're afraid of me. Now, our agenda is to empower our people. That's our agenda. That's what we really want to do, because we're tired of Bahamians being servants and slaves. We're tired of that. But they need you to be servants and slaves. You see, when they come around in the election, they want to what's up, my brother? When they come around during the election, they want you to need that $50. They want you to need that $100. They want that to feel like something big. If you come to someone who, they're doing all right with their life, you come to them $50, well, that don't mean nothing, man. They throw that back at you. $50, where are you going with that? But you see, when they keep you poor and keep you starving and keep your opportunities from you, when they come with that $100, you are going to appreciate them so much. They're going to be like gods to you. And that's what they want. That's how they want to keep you back. But this is a cry for all of our independent middle class people, our free-thinking, intelligent Bahamians. You see, in places like Holmes's Rock, they don't come there with the $50 in the t-shirt begging. They don't go to Boodle Bay with the $50 in the t-shirt. They want to go in the poor communities where they have kept you down, where they have held back everything from you. They won't fix your roof because they make you struggle to fix that. They won't fix your house because they want you to struggle to fix that. And as long as you're struggling to fix that, you will stay broke because you can't afford to fix no roof. So you take them materials and hold them from you and make you struggle. So that by the time this election come around, you so behind on your bills, you hurting so much, your stove and your fridge can break down, and that you need them. They can come offer you $100 to come walk around in their shirt. Just put on that shirt and come hang around. And you need that. It's time for slavery to end. My name is Lincoln Bain. I'm a runaway slave. And I have one mission and one agenda to empower our people. They have one mission and one agenda. That's the PLP and FNM. That's to keep you in slavery. Watch how they're just talking back and forth. Oh, well, you did it too. You did it, but you did it too. You did it, you're bad, but you're bad too. They are just talking bad about each other. This has been one of the nastiest election cycles I've ever seen. They've pulled everything out of the closet on the bishop. They've pulled everything out of the closet on Kingsley. They tried to tell some lies on me, but like how they could pull up documents and facts about the bishop, etc., or Kingsley, they can't do that with me because it's lies. See the difference? They can only spread lies. Oh, he's this, he's that. We don't like him. He's no good. He's a... Okay, where's your proof? Oh, don't worry about that. Just don't vote for him. But with their candidates, they're pulling up documentation, facts. And notice what I did. I told them, if you have anything on me, bring it. I challenged them. I said, I will step down. I will not run in this election or the general election. Don't just talk. Bring the facts. You notice? They brought none. None. Because they have none. But this is not about me. This whole mission is about an idea. This is about the idea that the Bahamians can be put first in this community, in this country. This is about the idea that we could benefit from our natural resources. Why is that so much to ask? Some PLPs were going to house door to door, and they went to a particular woman's house. And the woman asked them about our natural resources. And so the PLP lady who was campaigning, she said, let me ask you a question. This is a nice house. How did you get this house? You had to work for this, right? So the woman said, no, I inherited this house. She said, okay, let's say you had to work for it. And she said, I had to work for my house. Do you think I should just be sitting down expecting someone to just give me a house? She said, but in your scenario, you asked me a question. I inherited this. And she said, I know where you're going.
But we inherited these islands. We inherited this commonwealth. That's what the preamble says. This belongs to us. We inherited it from our forefathers, who inherited it from the queen. It's ours. She said, if I inherit, if our father leaves $1 million, should someone say that I have to work for that $1 million? That's mine. If I inherit 10 acres of land from my dad, should someone say I'm lazy because I want my 10 acres that I inherited from my dad who worked for that? The mindset is sickening. They want them and their oligarchs and the politicians to benefit from everything. They are getting everything free. They are living off of the backs of the people, but they don't want you to have nothing. That's why you can have these sick hogs like Leslie Miller and those walking around here. Leslie Miller owed hundreds of thousands of dollars to BEC. But if you owe $200, they turn your light off. You owe $400, they turn your light off. But he don't want you to have nothing. He don't want no one to speak up and fight for you. Leslie Miller owes Bank of the Bahamas $30 million. After borrowing with $25 million, $30 million. He's walking around here telling you just vote PLP so we could get some more loans that we don't deserve. So we could take more of your money from Bank of the Bahamas as our bank. These same people who have been raping and robbing this country all this time don't want you to have nothing. Come on, Bahamas. We can do better than this. These politicians are getting theirs. They don't want you to have yours. We don't want nothing for free. We want was ours. My daddy leave land for me, that's my land. I don't have to work for that. That is mine. Wake up, Bahamas. All of a sudden, they don't want to talk for the natural resources. After election, that's all they was talking about. Before election, they were saying Lincoln Bain selling dreams. It's natural resources, carbon credit, saying, don't listen to him. But after election, that's all they talk about. But since they call this election, notice they ain't talking about it no more. Notice they ain't talking about the carbon credits no more. You notice? You notice? Y'all better wake up. So let me line this up for you again. Our natural resources are worth trillions of dollars. Trillions. Any one of them. Our aragonite is worth trillions, according to Calcium, that had the aragonite contract. Our banks, the Bahama banks alone, has 100 billion tons, not pounds, tons. A ton is 2,000 pounds of aragonite that they can account for. That ain't sand, that's just aragonite. 100 billion tons. If that is worth $1 a ton, that's $100 billion. If that is worth $10 a ton, how much is that? Is that $1 trillion? Wow. Just $10 a ton. If that is worth $100 a ton, how much is that? You doing the maths? Is that $10 trillion? Our natural resources, each of them is worth trillions. The sand, the quartz-based sand, the aragonite is the calcium-based sand. The quartz base is what they make glass and the chips, the microchip, etc. from. The world needs that. We have the most of it in the world left, and the world is running out of sand. That too is worth trillions. But y'all are sitting down and letting these politicians fool y'all. Our limestone, it was tabled in the House of Assembly that Bahama Rock alone is doing $5.4 billion worth. That's the raw value. That ain't what they make from it. That's the raw customs declared value. And so they can make 54 billion from that. Who knows? That's just the raw value. So I met, I was in a Chances one day, the Numbers house, just hailing some people in there, right here in 8 Mile Rock. And the two fellas who work to Bahama Rock were in there. And one of the fellas was like, "Oh, Lincoln, I can't vote for you because you want us to lose our job. You want us to stop digging." And so the other fellow who worked there said, "No, that's not what he wants. He wants us to keep digging. But he wants the Bahamian people to benefit from it." You see how some Bahamians can be lost? They don't know what's really going on. They're not paying attention. Let me make this clear. I don't want any of the companies currently mining our natural resources to stop. I want all of them to continue. Keep mining. You've been digging for 70 years, keep digging. But now you will be digging for us. Don't stop now. Bahama Rock, you have a new best friend coming. Because we're going to make sure you keep digging and digging and digging. All right? Just in case anyone out there is confused. We don't want no one to stop. If you're doing the Aragonite now, don't stop now. If you're making salt, we ain't stopping you. We want you to make more salt. How can we help you make more? But we getting our piece of the pie. All right? That's what we want. For Bahamians to get our piece. I showed you in our final documentary. If you go on our website, you'll see it. Our sand is being taken out of this country. Every time they take a ship out, that's 50,000 tons. 50,000 tons. Not 50,000 pounds, you know. Tons. A ton is 5,000 pounds. That's 50,000 tons. 50,000 times 2,000, I'll tell you how much pounds that is. You can need a big calculator for that one. And look at how much a box of salt sells for. I don't really buy grocery. Anyone know how much a box of salt sells for? I don't know. $4 or $5 for a box of salt? The morning salt? No, man. Mind you, I don't say that. How much is a box of salt? $3, $4 for a box of salt?
Some places you can find it for $5.
So the little box is $3, $4. Let's do some maths. I like to do maths. Let's do some maths. I need to see how much that box of salt weighs so we can calculate something. I want you all to see the value that you all missing. Y'all can stay awake with me for a minute, because I know we got to go vote tomorrow, but I want you all to stay awake and see some maths for a minute. You got all night for maths? Okay. Okay. I want to calculate. I need to know how much a box of salt weighs.
Mr. Bean, you can calculate the plywood when they put up on the pool, that pole sheet. If you calculate that plywood on the pool, they can fix at least all the houses today.
Wow. Okay, I see they got the 5-pound box, but that ain't the average. That's a big one. 2-pack. Try to calculate this. Let me see. Y'all just hang on with me. I'm trying to see. How much a box of Morton salt is. Let me look. Everything popping up. All this Amazon stuff is popping up. I want to see how much a box of salt weighs. All right. United States. Hold on, man. I didn't plan on doing this, so y'all just be patient with me. I want to see, unless someone on there on the live knows. what's the quantity of a box of salt? I don't shop and I don't cook. All right, I don't have time. I'm sorry to say that. Okay, United States, let's go, done. So how much a box of salt? A box of salt, let's go. Why that ain't coming up? Let's go. Box of salt, this is 2 baht. Let me see. Y'all hold on one second.
How much is the box of salt?
You don't eat salt? Okay, 2 women just walking it on. None of them eat salt. You all know everyone's saying a different number of how much a box of salt costs. Yeah? It's about $2 in Nassau. Okay, so someone came and put the price down to $2 now. All right, so about $2 for a box of salt. All right, so and a box of salt is about what, 2 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 128 ounces, so that's about 2 pounds. I could be wrong. Your language, don't execute me for this. I'm just trying to get some calculations here.
32 ounces, 2 pounds.
Hold on, let me. She corrected me. She's saying 32 ounces is
32 ounces a pound.
32 ounces what?
I forget that's on the square feet.
Yeah, hey, boy, they got all kind of maths going on in here. Well, I trying to find the actual thing. Okay, so box of salt. What ounces is the box of salt?
How much is the box of salt?
I see. So a box of modern salt is 16 ounces? That's not what I'm saying. Y'all sure it's 16 ounces? Y'all Google that for me quick, man.
That's what the
Because this, I looking on the US phone and they're showing me US everything. Okay, so let's say it's 1 pound. All right, 1 pound is $2. So 1 pound and that's $2. Now let's do some math from there. Oh Lord, this one will be interesting. You all hold on to your seats.
It's up here 26 ounces.
Well, that's the container modern salt.
This is the regular one?
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, 1 pound, which is 10 ounces, and that's 26 ounces. Okay, so a box of modern salt is 1 pound, and it's about $2. Y'all say?
Yeah, 50.
All right, Eunice Cook. Modern salt, the box of modern salt. How much is it?
$2.30.
$2, but you know the exact amount. That's in Nassau. $2.30. All right, that's the retail value. So we're gonna get the retail value. So 1 pound is $2.30. So 50,000 pounds, 50,000 times 2,000. It's how much is on the ship. That is 100 million pounds, right? So 50,000, because there's 50,000 tons on the ship, times 2 times 2,000, that's to get to the pounds, right? Because the ton is 2,000 pounds. That's 100 million pounds times $2.30. That's $230 million for that shipload of salt. And what does the Bahamas government get for it? $500. Y'all shut this country down and give it back to the Queen or something. This ain't making no sense. They telling you all we have no natural resources and nothing worth nothing. Now don't hold me to these numbers. It's just off the fly. We just was trying to calculate something. Because they'll just jump and say, oh, if we calculated something wrong, they say, oh, they lied. I want you to see those numbers again. The ship goes out with 50,000 tons. I've already go to our documentary. You'll see where I presented the documents to show you that. All right? 50,000 tons. of our salt every single time. Every time. That's 100 million pounds. And you see why they coming around with the $50 in a t-shirt? You see why they coming around to patch your roof and to give you a little stove? Because y'all ain't never sit down and calculate how you all been getting swing. 100 million pounds of salt goes on each one of those ships. And the retail value, the lady just said, is selling right now for $2.30. That's $230 million. And we, the Bahamian people, get $500. we don't deserve nothing around here. We don't deserve nothing. Because they keep, see, when you don't know the value of something, you get robbed. That's how the native Indians, they didn't know what the gold was for. When they saw these Spanish people coming and asking, oh, that shiny thing that you're wearing, where do you have that? You want more of that? They're like, oh, that's rock. We just wearing rock. That's no value. I'm going to show you where all the gold rock is. You want shiny rock? What's wrong with these white people? That's how the Indians felt in South America. Come. You want rock? Come, see? All the rock right there. Y'all could have it. Until they made them the slaves and made them go in the mines to dig out the shiny rock. Y'all awake yet? Now that's the retail value. Now that's, I know how much of those ships goes out. That's what we could be making as a country. Y'all won't go 50 years forward or 50 years backwards. Now I want one of those ships going out every week that we own, that we create a special type of salt, sea salt from the Bahamas. How exotic does that sound? Sea salt from the Bahamas. Bahamas salt. I just pray that my people wake up. Right now, as we speak, they're giving away crumbs because the government is going to go to companies that are making the big money and get their under the table money. The politicians on the government. But what the government is supposed to get, they don't care about. You all hear me? What the government is supposed to get, they don't care about that. They care about what they get under the table. We have 13 islands with salt ponds. We could be the salt capital of the world. But we just want to vote PLP and FNM. That's it. We just want to see our politician rich, and we want to see our wife. We want to see our wife making. Don't mind the talking going on around me. We getting ready for election. We in more mode. So people going on all around me. So y'all can talk. Don't be shy. We don't want nothing. We just want job. This is why people like these politicians are going around with the crumbs right now. Wake up, Bahamas. Their worst nightmare is me in the House of Assembly to table these documents and demand that we get a piece of the pie. To be your Freedom of Information Act, to stand up for you. The limestone, $5.4 billion. What you get out of that? Nothing. They don't want me in the House to fight for that for you. The carbon credits, $156 billion. Now, let's get to the real facts. You notice how everyone descended on West Grand, Bahama, and Bimini. All the politicians, remember, on Steve McKinney's show, they've been revealing to you this deal that was made between the FNM and PLP, that everyone is going to get a piece of the pie from this carbon credits. Remember? How they made an agreement that everyone gets a certain amount of money from it on both sides. Because that's how both sides keep each other mouth shut while you get nothing. Remember, they've been talking about this for a little while. Carl Thurston, Steve McKinney, and et cetera, that everyone who is big in politics is going to get a piece of the pie. Right? You notice how everyone who is a part of politics has descended on this constituency to make sure I don't get in there, so I don't mess up their gravy train. You all better wake up. Where Ingram come from? When last one see Ingram campaigning? Where Perry Christie come from? Huh? The whole cabinet? They say Glennis Hanaman. Yeah, Glennis Hanaman is up the road right now. Everybody. All over. Wayne Monroe, them in town. Alfred says them. Everyone in town. Fred Mitchell, stop traveling for a minute for this right here. The gang's all here. The mafia. The one man who's standing up. The one people. You all wake yet? Their gravy train is here. They don't want it to stop. All of them have come out to talk. So like Ingram says, he said either he'll have it or Perry will have it. Remember that? Either FNM will have it or PLP will have it. Either way, they win and you lose. If the PLP wins tomorrow, you lose. That has always been your experience. Nothing's going to change with that. If the FNM wins, you lose. Someone says volume. I don't know. My volume should be good. I don't know. Maybe that's okay. The volume is good. Wake up. Wake up. We can't go long tonight. A lot of things have happened with the advance poll. A lot of shady activities. The ballots are not safe. They're in unsealed boxes right now. They took them out of the sealed boxes and put them in a different box. And the ballots are vulnerable. They've probably already messed with them. So people didn't understand. Lincoln, why did you tell your people not to vote in advance poll? Because I don't want our ballots in there for them to take it out. We go vote tomorrow. So I want you to come out early. Come out early. Stand in that line and stand for change. The way you see me stand in front of the House of Assembly and stand in different places and stand up for the Bahamian people, this is your time to stand. This is your time to stand. It's your choice. This is your time to stand up, to stand with me, and to make this change. The only people who can lose is you. If your favorite politician lose, he's still rich because he'd have been thieving from us for 50 years. He's straight. The only persons who can lose in this is you. If you vote for the PLP who's been neglecting you for 2 years, you are telling them that you want that. You want to be neglected. That's what you're telling them. Ladies and gentlemen, I call for persons to send pictures of the different farmyards. I got so much pictures, but because I'm out on the road now and I'm doing this on my phone, I can't show a lot of the pictures. If I was on my computer, I'd be able to show you. But to put it in a nutshell, it's like the whole country is going through like those old apocalyptic movies, like I Am Legend. Sometimes when you go and look at these family islands, like ruined buildings and you can't get regular service. It's like the world is coming to an end. That's the kind of service we get around here. Yeah, sometimes there's no electricity, sometimes there's cell phone, or we drive in the West End, you don't got no signal. You don't got no signal. When you pass home this rock, you no signal. It's like nothing works. You go in West End, you can't even get a real gas station. Like this is zombie apocalypse everywhere you go. It's like we in that movie Survivor. That's how you living on the family islands. And some people, and I see people shaking their pom-poms for more of that. Like, seriously? Like, you can't even get an ambulance. Like, this is the zombie apocalypse. Like, how can you get... You live in West End, you can't, no bank?
People have to go straight from West End and get there.
The elderly people gotta leave from there and go all them miles to Freeport to find a bank.
Yes, sir.
This is on the apocalypse. You live in West Grand Bahama and no bank?
No banks.
What?
The elderly people have to pay people to carry up the Freeport to get the check.
The elderly people have to, wow, to pay to go get their check change. And the check already small.
And carry this little piece of-
By the way, as a member of parliament, one of the things I'm doing is I'm setting up a van with caretakers who are going to transport the elderly persons, to cash their checks, to help them do their grocery, to do their doctor's appointment, et cetera, et cetera. That's one of the plans we put out there. But nothing works, bro.
The hospital clinic closed at 3 o'clock.
Wow, the clinic closes at 3 o'clock. No docs in the fisherman community. Like, no doc. This is zombie apocalypse. You can't have no doc. Like, no lights going down the west end on the road. It's zombie apocalypse, remember? They got people running around like zombies, just trying to get one $50 or one coupon. And they keep us poor so that we will stay dependent on them. The legacy of the Progressive Liberal Party and the FNM, the legacy is a legacy of failure. It's time to shake this up. Give me one time to shake them up. See what I'm good for. See what the COI is good for. Show them that they're not vulnerable anymore. And watch. All these fellas come fighting. And you think they fighting against each other? They really fighting together. See, in the media, they putting a certain face out there. And they're not mentioning me. But on the streets, the only thing they're campaigning is against me. When they go door to door, like some of y'all in the rest of the Bahamas, you wouldn't know. But when they go door to door, their only concern is Lincoln Bain. The PLP is campaigning against Lincoln Bain and not the FNM. The FNM is campaigning against Lincoln Bain and not the PLP. And that's what's happening on the ground. You ever see it? So Leslie Miller, Steve McKinney told me that Leslie Miller bet a bunch of money. I don't remember how much it is, probably $500, that I won't get 100 votes. But he didn't lose that bet. But but that's what he bet, right? After the motorcade, he tried to raise it to 200 or something. I don't know.
I'll take him up on that bet.
You want to take him up on that bet, eh? If I used to bet, I would have taken him up on it too. But I don't bet. If they are so confident that I'm not a threat, why are you here campaigning against me? You spend money on ticket. You spend hotel money, food money every day. You're giving away money to campaign against me because you think I'm not a threat? But you're right. The threat is not Lincoln Bain. The threat is the people. The threat is this idea. The threat is this idea that we could have better. My Chairman Reach, come. I about to sign off in a minute. Yes, yes. Our beautiful Chairman Reach. Hey, what you saying, man?
As far as the Parliament never had a bathroom. That's always the great way hard.
The park never had a bathroom?
Never had a bathroom. They still do it.
Which corner? Seagrape Corner.
The other day, the local government, Jimmy Smith, and all of them, it looked like everybody in Seagrape blind. No one could see that.
Wow.
No bathroom. I can't live there. And fellow guys have a little basketball tournament. Girls and guys have a lot of. You have to pay to the bus, you have to get everything, and tell them that you have a bathroom there. That's just right.
So people sent me pictures of Cat Island, etc., etc. Man, I wish I could have just showed pictures. They showed the broke down tent and all that. You know, in Cat Island, that's supposed to be the airport, etc. How the man could have Cat Island broke up like the zombie apocalypse, and he telling everyone he could fix this up. Cat Island people should be angry with him.
I think so.
That don't make no sense. That's the talk say. But
But
This ain't nothing new with me, and they said it every time.
every time.
Every time. It was something about you would have been in a bad situation. Something there was no time, nothing never happened for me back in the days. But the person who makes self-made their money, they give a job in a apartment. The government never do nothing.
Wow. So you got 5 minutes because I only do an hour today.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with us. So we just came in from practice and setting up for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be very, very interesting. Bahamians, we are about to make history. We are about to change the trajectory in which our country is going. We've been going round in circles in the wilderness for 50 years. 50 years. And it's time that our trajectory change. It's time for us to go into the new Bahamas. So my fellow Grand Bahamians, West Grand Bahama and Bimini, tomorrow when you come out to cast your votes, I ask that you vote with your heart, vote for what is right, and vote for something different. Like Mr. Bean said, the sitting government, as well as the opposition, nothing will change. I mean, they will still be the sitting government whether Mr. Bean is in or not. When Mr. Bean get in, they will still be the sitting government, but we know why they do not want Mr. Bean, and we know why they are campaigning so hard against one man. We know why they choose not to call his name, and we know why they call his name when they're always mentioning something negative. Bahamians, you have been educated. You have been informed on the value of your country. You have been informed on what is deserving of you. You have been informed. And we always ask and question, why do they not want to give us what belongs to us? They do not want to empower you, because if they empower you, they know that you won't need them. But it's time for something different in this country. All over the world, people are stepping into their rightful places, their rightful position. People are standing up against corruption, and they're fighting. They're fighting for what belongs to them. And through fighting, you will achieve. So when you go to the polls, look for this same splash right here. This this same splash right here. Look for this and tick your mark next to it. It's an X, right? Or a tick?
X. For the X.
Mark an X next to this logo. Mark an X next to that, my fellow Bahamians. It's time for a change. It's time for a change. We have persons who've been working day and night from morning until. We want this change to come through. Like we said, West Grand Bahama and Bimini, you are the gateway to the new Bahamas. So the entire country is looking at you right now. It seems like their hope rests in you. So please make the right decision. Choose correctly, because we have been going back and forth with the same political party for decades. It will not hurt to vote for yourself. And voting for yourself means voting for true independence, true economic independence. Voting for yourself means to be benefiting from your natural resources. Voting for yourself means the beginning of the new Bahamas. And I don't know about you, but I am sick and tired of the old Bahamas. I am sick and tired of this system not putting Bahamians first. I'm getting agitated because I don't see my Bahamian flag flying in Parliament anymore. I am agitated because I don't see my Bahamian flags at the port of entry anymore. Something is going on in our country. Our country is our business, and it is time that we take control of the business of our country. And I walked in on Mr. Bean when he was stating that basically the entire parliament seems to be down here in West Grand Bahama and Bimini. We asked ourselves, who's running the affairs of our country? Parliament is set to open tomorrow, but everyone is here. Everyone is here. But you know what? We should be used to that. Because when they are not traveling out of the country, they're partying. And right now, it seems to be a big party in West Grand Bahama and Bimini. So my fellow Bahamians, let's vote right. Let's vote for change.
Amen, amen, amen. Thank you so much. We are ready. Our army is ready. We had our final lessons today for our army. We're going to be sending them to all the polls. We need you to stand with us as we do this. As you go to mark your X, remember to mark within the box. All right. Mark within the box. Don't write on your ballot. Don't write anything on your ballot. Nothing. You just mark your X. Don't write bad things about the PLP or the FNM, or don't write good things about me. Don't write anything. Be careful as you are your finger has ink on it. All right, and they're gonna put it on your right hand. All right. And most of you use your right thumb, and most of you use your right thumb in order to handle things, so they know that you can use that same hand to fold that paper, etc. But if any ink gets on that paper, they're gonna say, "Oh, spoiled ballot." That is so utterly ridiculous. As long as we can see the intentions of the person, it shouldn't be a spoiled ballot. Care how much ink on that. If they can see that you put an X in the pencil within the box, that shouldn't be a spoiled ballot. But of course, you know, they do what they want around here. But that's soon going to come to an end. So mark your ballots very carefully. Keep that paper on. Keep that paper on while you're doing it if you can. All right, make sure it clean off good and it isn't dripping, but keep that paper on. And so you can do what you have to do. All right. So we have a team here. We have a team in Bimini. We have a team in Cat Key. So we are ready. All right, for this. All right. If you need transportation, etc., you can call us. We'll send a text. It'll be hard to call them to get us. 803-5995 if you need transportation to go and vote. 803-5995. Send a text. All right. 803-5995. Send a text so we can come and pick you up if you have an elderly person or whatever. Also, 806-0476. 806, someone typed it in the chat. 806-0476. 806-0476. If you want to ride, etc. I just want to show you something quickly. Some people say that when we broadcast like this, there's two text messages going. So if you look at that, you'll see a text message in the front and the the chat in the front and the text in the background. All you have to do is move the text from in the front. That's your Facebook text. The one in the back is showing you all of our text from all of our platforms. That's if someone sends a chat from any of the LinkedIn or YouTube or any of that. So some people watch this on YouTube right now. So it shows all of the text. So all you have to do is a little arrow on the bottom. You click that little arrow. Did I get it? No. There. Oh, Lord. Wrong one. I'm trying to do this. Okay. Well, I can't see. I'm guessing. Let's go. Press it right there. Boom. Okay, let me just press it. Okay, come on. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, I pressed it and it's gone. That's right. Yes, so it's gone. So now all you see is the one at the bottom that's showing all the text on all of the platforms, all right? Because we broadcast from many different platforms. So we got to wrap it up here today. We're fighting for our natural resources. We're fighting for you. I'm going to stand up for this nation. I've revealed my plans. Go to lincolnbain.org and you will see the plans that I have for this community, the short-term plans. We've put them out there. The real plans for this community. So let's go and do something different, man. Let's have some change. Let's have some change. So I'm not going to get in the back and forth with these people who are fighting and talking about divorces and all this kind of stuff. I'm only interested in taking us to the next Bahamas. That's what my interest is. All right. Let's move forward. Let's move forward for all Bahamians. All Bahamians. No matter what their political persuasion, let's move forward for all Bahamians this time. So thank you. Of course, if there's any activities tomorrow out of order, I'm going to go live and show you the skullduggery of the government and anything they try. Remember that they removed the people from Grand Bahama who worked in the in the voter registry, and they put their own people there. And so expect some strange things to happen, but we have assigned our army and we ready for them. All right, so I can't do much more talking tonight. If anyone has any questions, I'll look at it quickly. Ms. Green, anything I need to cover that I didn't cover? Guys, anything I need to cover I didn't cover? Yes, we have a special. It's a special happy birthday to Ms. Donna Major. That's one of our many attorneys that's going to be working with us. We have a team of attorneys that flew over here, and she came all the way over here on her birthday to celebrate with us and to fight with us. And so we have a team of attorneys that are here. So we can be ready for them, y'all. We have attorneys on the islands. We have attorneys on Grand Bahama. And so we are ready for this one. And so at the end of the day, I always tell people, don't watch me, watch God. What does that mean? It means watch God, because we believe this is a God move. And the thing about a God move is people can choose against a God move, you know. They can choose Barabbas. They can choose to not go into the promised land. The children of Israel chose that, and God gave them the choice. God wanted to make all of his people kings, all of them, but they wanted to have a king. And he was like, no, I have a different system coming for y'all. Y'all are going to be in the kingdom of kings, and y'all are going to have a king of kings, and y'all are going to be the kings. But they didn't want that. They said, no, we want a king now. And they didn't understand what he was doing. And he said, okay, you could have a king, but guess what could happen? They could own everything you have. They could take your daughters. They could make your son servant. They could rule you with iron fists. They could throw you in jail and punish you. He told them the consequences. Bahamians, we can be royalty. We can be kings. Or you can choose to continue to let these people take everything you have, not give you access to your crown land, oppress you, keep your natural resources, and abuse you, and give you the crumbs when you should get the benefits of what is here. We are coming to make all of you kings. Every Bahamian will be royalty and be treated like royalty. The first step is because you're going to get royalties from your natural resources. That is what our mission is. And I hope that many have woken up. Now they're keeping some people poor and ignorant in order to keep the rest of us back. And they're hoping. How do you feel about how the government moved those people? Oh Lord, I missed that one. Sorry, I started to see a question, but it went away on me. I saw the question. It says, how do you feel about how the government moved those people something? And I couldn't see the rest of it. I'm sorry. You can send it again and I'll do it. I'll see it this time, I guess. All right. So someone says, good luck. Hey, this ain't about luck. This is about the people having a choice. All right. And you do have a choice. You have a choice. You want to keep them rich? You want to keep falling for their promises? Or you want something different? I had some people, we were going around giving away snacks because school is closed tomorrow. So we decided to go around and give snacks to children. No, we're not bribing anyone. Children can't vote. But we wanted to just give some relief because the children could be home. So we went out and gave out a couple hundred snacks, little snack bags. All right. I think we still have some more in there. We'll probably give them out tomorrow. And people come to be like, no. We want something now. We want something now. The children don't vote. We want something now. That is something. This is how they want to keep you poor. They want all of us to be beggars. But this one right here will never be a beggar. I'll eat dirt first. This one right here, I ain't looking to work for nobody. And I'm not looking for no Bahamians to be the workers in this country. I want us to be the owners. We have a different vision for this nation. And it can come to pass. It will come to pass. Bahamians are going to be the generals in this nation, not political cronies. A new Bahamas is coming. And a new Bahamas is here. Campaign us on no jobs. Keep your jobs. I want it. And I don't want it for my Bahamian people. I want us to get royalty from that Korean that is digging for 5.4 billion. I want them dig more. I want them to double that to 10 billion. You can double that. 2 Koreans, 10 billion. 3 Koreans, 15 billion. 15 billion means $100,000 for every Bahamian right there. Without the profit yet. Oh, wow. Ever thought of that? That's too much for some people. All right, so come out tomorrow. If you can come to any one of our tents, we're going to have a tent at every single poll. So come out tomorrow. I'm going to be moving around to the different polls along with our legal team, etc. So come out and hang out with me. Just come sit with me and let's do this. Even if you're not working the poll, just come sit under our tent and enjoy yourselves. I think they're doing some nice food. They're doing some nice food. It's going to be under the tent for lunch. So come on out and enjoy yourselves. All right, you ain't getting food for vote though. All right, just yeah.
Ladies with kids, I don't have a guy who would actually report terrific when they're wise. They can't have a people not they're walking to the bush. They can't go down, put something so they can put their kids in and give it. So the big boys now, community people, we don't get to see people inside all the rest.
He's asking why people can't have land to build a house on. That's because land is empowerment and they don't want to give you land. We have 4 million acres of crown land. 4 million. We have 200,000 Bahamian adults. And if everyone gets an acre, that's only 200,000 acres. But land is empowerment. And they don't want to do that. And with the COI, everyone is going to get their land, just like how they do in Dubai. Every single privilege they have in Dubai, we are going to have here as Bahamians. Every single privilege, plus a check. Every privilege that they have. All right, so we can do it. We will do it. As simple as that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to leave you, of course, with these videos to let you know what your worth is. Someone asked me, what if you're not successful? We have been successful. And I want to thank the whole team here. Some people I've just met some amazing, lovely people for the first time. I want to thank you for all of the effort that you have put into this to make this possible. This ain't about me. This is about the people who are actually putting in the work. I want to thank you for the work you have put in for the New Bahamas, for the sacrifice you've made for the New Bahamas. God bless all of you who have stood with me. Thank you so very much. There's a lot of sacrifices being made behind the scenes that you can't even imagine. Some people put down their work for the last few weeks to get this done. They ask for $1, won't even accept $1. They put down their work and careers. Some of them took leave from working in order to be out there with us every single day because they believe in the New Bahamas. These politicians want you to believe that you shouldn't listen to me. Who do you trust? The people who've been lying to you for 50 years, telling you it's no natural resources, or the person who is revealing everything to you? It's a simple question. Simple. They tell me that the fellow who's been robbing us, Leslie Mills has been saying that Lincoln lies and this and that. I don't pay attention to these people. But if I lied, how is it that no one in all the 20 years I've been doing TV, radio, and doing interviews and calling names, company names, and saying what they're doing, how come they have yet to sue me, not even once, for defamation? Always ask them that. And ask yourself this. If anything that Lincoln Bain has said was not factual, in fact, there's a law in the penal code for putting false information out there in social media. Broadcasting false information is against the law. They added that to the law during the lockdowns. I bet you forgot that. That's actually enshrined in our penal code now. And so if I've said anything that wasn't factual, wouldn't I have been arrested? If I have defamed anyone's character, wouldn't I have been arrested or sued? Ask yourself why they don't even backtalk me. Ask yourself that. And then let's see who is telling the truth. Ask yourself why they have banned me, why they have news media telling lies on me. Remember the Tribune put this whole story out there about me only doing a mobile app for them, and I had to go and show the receipts. Why would the newspaper go to the low point of lying on me? They're afraid of something. They're afraid, not of me. They're afraid of you waking up. That's what they're afraid of. So tomorrow, you have your choice. Yes. Continue with the same old, or let's make that change. I'm ready. I'm ready to have our big march to the House of Assembly for the people entering this time. All right, I'm ready to go in the House of Assembly and give them hell. Table some things, reveal some things. I'm ready, ladies and gentlemen, to make them explain what happened to your building supplies that was to fix your houses and your homes. I'm ready to put pressure on them to make them fix your houses and your homes. I'm ready to make them give account for the money that was donated to fix your houses and your home, but they ain't ever fix it. Or they scared of me in that house. Give them their worst nightmare. Now, I say to you, some people said, Lincoln, you didn't come to me. And some people, they don't want to vote for you if you didn't come to their door. All right, that's just their culture. They want to feel like they spoke to the person. They feel like they're being responsible by, saying they spoke to the person. I had 6,085 people, 84, to see in 21 days. That was almost humanly impossible. I humbly apologize to those whose house I couldn't come to. Some people's house I said I was going to come to, but I couldn't make it because I was getting pulled in so much directions. I had over 6,000 people to see in 21 days. Let's do math again. We pull up the math. 6,000 divided by 21. That's 285 people I would have had to see in a day. That's rough. All right. So I don't know how that would have worked. Almost done. I'll be there soon. I don't know how that would have worked, but we tried our best. We worked day and night to get back to all of you, to see as many of you as possible. Don't judge me because I couldn't get to every single house in the community, but I will say this. I use these broadcasts to get to some of you. Ladies and gentlemen, we really need change, and I thank all of you who welcome me in your houses because you want change, who sent for me because you want change. The change is definitely here. I love you. I do this for all of you, not just for this community, but I've been fighting for Bahamians, and this community includes the people I've been fighting for. And so you're going to see that change. It's here. It's here. If you want it. Now, if you don't want it, and you just want to keep making your politician rich, then you continue with that. But I'm headed to the new Bahamas. Join me. I go to prepare a place for you. As simple as that. And so these are the last and final words I have to say to you before election. Just remember that all of these people are showing up. All of a sudden, ask yourself why they are here in your community. Don't ask yourself why Lincoln Bean is here. Ask yourself where anyone comes from. Ask yourself, started one video by accident. Ask yourself why. How you all doing? All right, I almost finished. You could wait. Some people here to see me. Ask yourself why all of these people have shown up. They're not from your community. Ask yourself, if you want to continue with what you've been getting, or are you ready for something new, something different? Ask yourself. Ask yourself what it is that they have to hide. Ask yourself. Ask yourself if we don't deserve to benefit from our natural resources. Ask yourself. Ask yourself what they are afraid of. Ask yourself. And when you can answer that question, you're going to be wide awake. Tomorrow is the beginning of the revolution. It's the beginning of the rebellion to take this country back. Come with me to a new Bahamas, brand new Bahamas. A Bahamas that is for you this time, not for the foreigners. Not a Bahamas where everyone benefits and they make us the slaves. I don't like that Bahamas. I don't know about you.
You have made it 100
We should
miles
own
to
this.
freedom. Would you
Make
like
sense?
to pick a new name?
Ladies and gentlemen, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to continue to fight. Tomorrow at 8 a.m., be there, lined up and ready. Talk to your family and friends in this constituency. As I sign off, call your family and friends in this constituency. Touch them one more time and tell them, let's just try change this one time. We have nothing to lose. What do we have to lose? Simple question. Thank you for joining me. Love you. Appreciate you. See you next time.
If I lose any blood on the way to salvation, and I fight with the strength that I got.